Hi, I'm Paul Wilson, creator of the Body Swing. In this tip, I want to talk about how to take a divot. So many people out there don't take a divot. So what do? Well, they try to hit down to take a divot, or they've been told, hit down and then you'll take a divot. That is the worst thing you could possibly do to try and take a divot. What we want to do to take a divot is understand why a divot is even occurring in a golf swing first. Then, we actually don't want to hit anything. We want to keep our arms turned off. If you do that, I guarantee you will start taking divots for the first time in your life. Okay, I've proven this time and time and time again. Student comes out, not taking divots. 10, 15 minutes later, they start taking divots. All by not trying to take a divot. That's right. So here, let's understand why a divot is taken. Okay, so I'm going to start with my feet together. Have you ever hit balls with your feet together? You usually hit the ball pretty good, don't you, with your feet together? Thing is, you can't take a divot with your feet together. From right here, my feet are together. I have one axis in my golf swing. My arms are stretched out. Club is at ground level. So from right here, if I keep my head still, it is impossible for me to take a divot. That's because the golf club is already stretched out to the widest point with one axis. So you can see right here, my golf club will never enter into the ground. Might brush the ground, but it's never going to enter into the ground. Problem is, we can't hit the ball that far with our feet together. So what do? Well, we spread our feet apart like this. So in the process of doing that, you now have two bottoms to an axis and one top to an axis. So in our golf swing, there's actually two axes. So when I go into my backswing, my head is going to move slightly on the way back. I'm going to create my first axis between my head, my body, and my back leg. Now as I go to hit the ball, I'm going to transition with my lower body. That's going to take my upper body from this angle to a slightly lower angle. So if I do this at address and I hit it like this, I am now getting closer to the ground. So that is one thing that's going to help us create a divot. So if I'm here like this, I hit the top, you can see how my head is slightly moved. Now as I fire my lower body, that tilts me on more of an angle. That's going to help to create a descending blow with the golf club. Now as soon as I spread my feet apart, the golf swing is no longer a perfect circle. The golf swing is now a slight oval. So if I have an oval like this and I tilt, you can see that the edge of the oval starts to get lower. So that means that if our swing is a slight oval, it's going to hit the ball, enter into the ground, and take the divot. If my lead arm is fully extended. All right, if I go like this, if I start with my arms stretched out and I hit the ball doing a chicken wing, I'm narrowing the swing arc. So if I narrow the arc, the club is coming off of the ground. So of course it's not going to enter into the ground and take the divot. So if you're up here and you keep trying to hit the ball hard, the harder you hit, the tighter your arms, the more the muscles are going to contract, causing you to do a chicken wing. Plus, if you're up here and you're trying to hit, you're not firing your lower body, so you're not going to get this tilt in your golf swing. So the club isn't going to be descending. So how do we take a divot? Well, like I said, we're not going to sit there and try and hit hard. We're going to totally relax our arms. Okay, so we're setting up with we've got our grip on, we've got our arms fully extended. Once we hit the top, in no way are we going to try and pull our arms down, because we don't want to run the risk of tightening or contracting our arm muscles. So this is an extended position. This is a contracted position. I had to fire a signal in my mind to contract my muscles. Okay, so a chicken wing is you firing the muscles to make them contract. So we need to not try and hit anything because we don't want to run the risk of contracting our arm muscles. All right, so we're up here like this. If I turn my arms off right here, I would have to find a different power source in my golf swing. So if you turn your arms off here and you're not trying to hit anything, you'd have to use your legs and hips to hit the ball. Well, if you're up here and you fire your lower body, you will start to tilt behind the ball. If you look at any pro hitting a golf ball, they start on this angle, they hit the ball on this angle, every one of them. So you need that tilt in your golf swing. If you're up here and you're leaning forward, you're not getting the tilt. And that's one of the critical pieces in taking a divot. All right, but it all stems from you trying to hit that golf ball with your arms. And it is truly mind-boggling that people are trying to hit down to purposely take a divot. They've been told to do this, and yet they still don't take a divot. The way to take a divot is to understand why a divot is occurring first. Next, we stretch our arms out at address. We hit the top of our backswing. At this moment in time, in no way are you pulling these arms down. We're going to totally relax our arms. If you turn your arms off, you will have to use your body to hit the golf ball. If you use your body, you will get this tilt. If the lead arm stays extended when you hit the ball, the club will hit the ball first. It'll hit the ball, then it'll enter into the ground and take the divot, because the golf club is swinging at its widest arc, not a narrower arc. All right, hopefully you understand that. You know, taking a divot allows you to get that nice compression on your shots. Pros take divots. So if they're taking a divot, they're doing it somehow. So if pros are doing that, you want to take divots as well. That will help you de-loft the golf club, get the nice compressed sound to your shots, get backspin on your shots. You know, so you really want to learn how to do that. And I'm not kidding. As soon as you start loosening up your arms, you will start taking divots. I've proven this time and time again over the past 25 years. Okay, so, and that's what I do. I teach people a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing. All right, so how are you going to get that? Well, you're going to get a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing if you're not sitting there trying to hit that golf ball as hard as you can with your hands and arms. All right, so if you want to learn how to do that, I've got a product called the Body Swing, which takes you step by step by step, teaching you that powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing. If you want to check it out, just go to bodyswing.com/free samples or click the link in or below this video and I'll get those samples to you right away. Once you see it, you'll start to understand that it is possible to hit the ball like a pro, but it just takes a little different understanding, a little bit of practice, and then once you get that, boy, you just hit the ball so much longer and straighter than you ever have in your life, which will lead to a lot lower scores. All right, so I'll send you those free samples. Just go to bodyswing.com/free samples right now, and I'll get them right out to you.